Hi guys, it's Chris, and we're gonna talk about the Powerpuff Girls and their return, and I'm not gonna tell you why I'm recording in my car or why there's a small bead of sweat that drops down my face. It's really irritating me. Let's start now! The Powerpuff Girls have returned, they're back on Cartoon Network, and they're less than spectacular, I'm not gonna lie. The episodes are good, they're fine, but they're not like the good old days. The art style bugs the crap out of me because it's the same art style that every cartoon uses now. Get some originality, or at least go back to the old style and make that work. Those thick lines, I'm missing them so much. I never thought that I would be sitting here in a car as a grown man telling you how much I miss thick lines on a cartoon show, but I do. I feel like the style just takes something away from the aesthetic that made the show great. Also, the violence is way toned down. Back in the day, when Buttercup punched someone, there was there was a tooth in there. None of this happening anymore. Another thing that really bugs me is the voice actresses. Now, none of them are bad at all, but they're trying to be just like the old characters. If you're gonna recast a show, don't get sound-alikes. You had the option to hire the original actresses and you chose not to. So don't try to replicate those same voices. Get your own style. Again, this show has an identity crisis. It wants to be everything to everyone. It wants to be Adventure Time. It wants to be Steven Universe without any of the interlocking plots. And I'm just like, come on. Come on. Be yourself, Powerpuff Girls. You were great the way you were. I really do miss Buttercup's voice. It had a good, really awesome, rash appeal. And this girl who plays her now just doesn't have it. It sounds wrong. And I don't know any other way to put that. But I'm not trying to be too hard on the girls because, they're younger kids who are doing this. So it's okay. It's perfectly fine. You're doing a great job, just not what the fans really wanted. And beyond that, you're also trying to mix in messages that you handled better in the previous iterations of the series. They had an episode recently about a transgender pony, or at least okay, let's put it like this. The pony wasn't transgender, but he was meant to represent a transgender person. And they did it in an assaulting fashion. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, you're trying to be like Steven Universe, but you're not handling it with delicate gloves. Steven Universe works when he does that kind of stuff because his show is handling it delicately. They're not being overhanded about it. They're not trying to slap a message in your face and throwing the trans flag all over the place, at the end. They're not doing all that. They're being subtle. They're handling it well. You have to go back to the drawing board and be very careful when you handle issues like this, especially in a kid's show. They do it all the time in kids shows, by the way. It happens all the time. It's just always under the radar and done in a beautiful fashion. It is currently 90 degrees in my car, and I'm trying to do a rant about the Powerpuff Girls. Oh God, look at this. This is crazy. Let me just wrap it up so I can go back to work without everybody thinking I'm a weirdo. So the way I want to wrap this up is just saying that the show has a lot of challenges ahead of itself. The show is trying to be too much and it needs to just be itself and find its own identity. Don't try to be Steven Universe. Don't work in overhanded messages and handle your characters with care. This is not the first transgender, anything on cartoons. In fact, on Powerpuff Girls, you guys had him. Him was a great character because it didn't tell you need to change or do anything different. Just be yourself and be different, even if you are the villain. And that was awesome. Even though, him really creeped me out. Did him creep you out? Let me know down below, guys. How you feel about the Powerpuff Girls? How you feel about the return? And let me just play a game of I'm just sweating everywhere. What cartoon would you bring back from the old school Cartoon Network days? I miss Two Stupid Dogs or Secret Squirrel. That's one I feel like no one's gonna ever talk about. I love that show. Or Adam Ant, or what do you guys miss? Let's talk about it down below. And I'll see you guys next time. I do videos about 5 times a week, and I will be doing a video about some anime stuff coming up really soon because I do it every single Wednesday. What? Yes, Wednesdays and Fridays for countdown videos because I like doing those now. So have fun, and I'm gonna go and get the Sahara Desert off my head. What am I gonna do? I don't even have a towel. Oh my God. Oh, way to bring back this series, Chris. You're a weirdo. If you guys are looking for something awesome to do, go watch my Ninja Turtles video I just put out. It was the top 10 Oprah versus Ninja Turtles moments. It is great. It's great.